is another tight match. Just 2 pins separate these players.
David Ozio, the PBA Hall of Famer. Strike in the 7th frame. We're in Mississauga, Canada. 11 weeks ago, the PBA broke open the season with a new logo, igniting some special moments.
Perfect game. 100,000, ladies and gentlemen.
How can the Home Depot's paint department help you?
The Rock is
final game.
The Rock is hungry, Chris. I watched him. He said he's been practicing 7 hours a day in this 2-week break. But here's a couple of guys that may have something to say about it. Dave Traber, 3 strikes in a row. He's been in a pocket 6 times. Leads the Wizard, David Ozio, by 2.
And he gets it right back with that strike 4 in a row for David Traber, who defeated his brother Dale. You remember this in the 1994 PBA National Championship?
His brother Dale, an excellent regional player, as his wife Melissa looks on. David always bowls well when she's around. She knows the cameras are there too. All right, Traber leads by 12, 8th frame, 4 in a row.
Cute story on Melissa. She went home for 3 weeks, and David Traber had 3 consecutive bad weeks of bowling. She came back. There's Melissa, and here he is in the championship finals. Inspiration.
Agreed. Wizard needs this strike to stay in the match. My, oh my, look at this game. Strike, strike, solid 10 in the 6th frame. Here you go, 16-pound reactive resin bowling ball, 3-pound 6-ounce pins. David Ozio with good wrist action. The pins are no match, but they avoid the ball. The 9. I hate to see that shot.
Careful. Okay. The lone bowling pin, not quite as tall as the CN Tower in downtown Toronto, but which is 180 stories high. And they said it was built to make the men of Canada humble.
It'll make anybody humble. Ozio potential 238 if he can strike out. Dave Traber going at a 239 pace. This is the one he really, really wants. He doesn't want to go to the 10th frame and match ball for Ozio. Here we go.
6 in a row.
Good lesson to be learned here. When you cannot cover a lot of boards, you got to go straighter, and that's what David Traber is doing in this match. He's been a little straighter towards the pocket than Ozio, who has bowled very well, but yet when the shot kind of favors your game, the pins seem to know it, and you get more strikes. He just needs a mark to lock up Ozio, who has bowled great.
Now a 10 on the left lane for David Traber.
Needs to make this spare. He must make this spare. If he does not, Ozio has a chance to throw 3 more strikes and win the game by 1 pin.
Ooh. Nelson.
We've seen some 10 pins miss this year, partner.
Well, yes. Affirmative head shake from our statistician, Butch Soper.
But not this one. It's going to be Traber against Parker Bone the Third.
So Ozio will send home to Lisa a check for $10,000. Another 10. But the big 248. A big one.
I remember Ozio, his first victory in St. Louis. He defeated Steve Gilgim, one of the top amateurs in the country today, and Ozio has really worked off of that and improved his game and has made himself one of the great players as he bowls a 2-teen game with this spare. Could have been 270, Chris. He is really throwing the ball well. It just wasn't his day.
So first a 9, now an 8, a 6 and a 10.
What do you do?
Boy, I don't know.
You say, well, a little paycheck for 10,000 is not too bad.
Don't forget the bowling tip is coming up. Okay, this week's Winning Never Gets Old bowling tip features some finger grip advice.